Hi students, good afternoon to all. I welcome you all in this fluid mechanics lecture. So in the last lecture, we have started the point, we have seen the point viscosity. So let us quickly revise the points which we have studied in the last lecture because that concepts we are going to use in today's lecture for solving the problems, right? So the very first point that we studied here regarding the viscosity is the definition of viscosity. Can anyone tell the definition of viscosity?
Resistance to the motion, that is known as viscosity.
Okay, so in simple words, you can say like that, but there uh, we need to specifically mention few points like that. It is the property of the fluid which offers resistance to the motion of the one layer to the movement of the another layer. In that way, wording has to be have to be somewhat specific. And we have seen the equation for the viscosity or the Newton's law of viscosity. We have seen what is that Newton's law of viscosity? What is the equation?
Tau is equal to mu into du divided by dy.
Correct. So the visco definition, that equation, mathematical expression we have seen for the Newton's law of viscosity is tau is equal to mu into du by dy, where tau is nothing but it is the shear stress, right? It is known as shear stress. And what is the unit of shear stress? Shear stress, generally, it is also, we can represent stress as it is force per unit area, right? In the mechanics, you might have studied stress is nothing but it is force per unit area. So in SI unit, the force is measured in Newton and area is measured in meter square. So in SI unit, you can have the unit for the stress as shear stress as the Newton per meter square. Sometimes it may have the unit as a Newton per mm square, Newton per centimeter square, like that. Okay. Standard unit, SI unit is Newton per meter square. That should be known to all of you. If you not written this particular formula or the unit, you note it down because it is also going to be helpful you. As by default, considering that you know this formula and the unit of shear stress, I have not given it in the last lecture. Shear stress, you can write there. Shear stress so has another formula. Shear stress is equal to shear force. Okay, instead of force, you can write here shear force per unit area and the unit as Newton per meter square. Right. Then comes the mu. Mu is nothing but it is the viscosity. Okay, it is viscosity. It is also called as dynamic viscosity, or it is also called as absolute viscosity. सो यू शुड नो दिस टर्म्स. ओके, हे जे शब्द आहेत हे शब्द तुम्हाला माहित पाहिजेत. विस्कॉसिटीलाच वेगवेगळे जे शब्द आहेत, डायनामिक विस्कॉसिटी पण म्हणतो आपण याला, किंवा ऍब्सोल्यूट विस्कॉसिटी ऑल्सो इट इज कॉल्ड, or coefficient of viscosity it is also called. You can see here it is the coefficient of dynamic viscosity or simply viscosity. So mu is the viscosity, and what is the unit of viscosity? Already we have studied here about that. Newton second per meter square is the SI unit of it, or Newton second per meter square. Newton per meter square, it is nothing but it is the unit of pressure or the stress, and it is also called as Pascal. So we can write the SI unit for the viscosity as Pascal second also, right? In MKS unit is instead of in MKS the force is measured in kgf per kgf. So here instead of Newton, kgf unit is here kgf second per meter square. In CGS system, the force is measured in dyne. So here the unit for the force is dyne, and the unit will be dyne second per centimeter square for the viscosity. And one dyne second per centimeter square is nothing but 1 poise, right? And 1 poise, therefore, we have written the conversion of unit for the viscosity as 1 poise is equal to 1 by 10 or 10 to the power minus 1 Newton second per meter square, right? So this conversion is also we need to remember. Then this du by dy, this part is nothing but it is called as the shear strain. Okay, it's called as the rate of shear strain. Okay, du by dy, it is called as the rate of shear strain, or it is also called as rate of shear deformation. Okay, or it is also called as velocity gradient. So all these terms we should know: shear strain, rate of shear strain, then the rate of shear deformation, and velocity gradient. These are the three terms which are used for this particular this quantity du by dy. So what will be the units of this particular du by dy, shear rate of shear strain or velocity gradient? Velocity, this is the velocity and this is the distance. Velocity is measured in meter per second, and distance is measured in meter. Okay, so here you can write the unit as a meter second, meter per second per meter, or if you cancel this meter, you can have the unit as a per second also. So the unit for the velocity gradient can be meter per second per meter, or seconds second inverse. Okay, or per second we can call it as a per second unit. Okay, so this was about the this equation. Then Newton's law of viscosity you have studied, and then comes the kinematic viscosity. Kinematic viscosity is denoted by letter nu, right? And which is nothing but it is the ratio of dynamic viscosity to the density of that particular fluid. And unit of this kinematic viscosity, SI unit of kinematic viscosity is meter square per second, and CGS unit is centimeter square per second, or 1 centimeter square per second is nothing but it is 1 stoke. Okay, so 1 stoke is equal to 10 to the power minus 4 meter square per second, or we can write here, yeah, this is the only formula. Don't remember this one, centi-stoke means what, and this and that. 1 stoke is equal to 1 upon 100, or we can say 10 to the power minus 4, not 1 upon 100. 1 stoke is equal to 10 to the power minus 4 meter square per second. Okay, so you need to remember this thing also. So as I have already told you, all the formulas and equation you should write down on the page number 1 or last page, conversions and formulas. So I think you might have written this formula and this conversion. 1 poise 1 stoke is equal to 1 upon 10 Pascal second, and 1 stoke is equal to 10 to the power minus 4 meter square per second on the first or last page of your notebook, so that while solving the problem you will easily get access to that particular conversion, and you can easily solve the problem in this time. So this was about the kinematic viscosity. Then we saw the various types of the fluids and kinematic viscosity. Then relation of variation of viscosity with temperature. This point we have seen here. We have seen that in case of liquids, the viscosity has the inversely proportional relationship. Means if the temperature increases, then viscosity increases, and if the temperature decreases, viscosity increases. That was the inversely proportional relation with the temperature. In case of the gases, the viscosity has the directly proportional relationship. If the temperature increases, then viscosity of the gases increases, and if the temperature decreases, then the viscosity of the gases decreases. And this is the formula that we have written for finding the viscosity of any fluid at any temperature. Okay, so then we saw the different types of the fluid flows: real fluid, ideal fluid, Newtonian fluid, non-Newtonian fluid, then ideal plastic fluid in the last lecture. So in today's lecture here, we are going to solve the problem based upon the concept that we have learned in the last lecture. That's why I have taken the revision, quick revision on the points that we have studied in the last lecture. So let us solve the problem here. Take your notebook, pen, calculator with you. Be ready for solving the problem now. Okay, so let us write down. At a point in a layer, of fluid, shear stress is 6 Newton per meter square. shear stress is 6 Newton per meter square, and velocity gradient is 0.2 meter second per meter, and velocity gradient means du by dy is 0.2 meter per second per meter. To stop, calculate coefficient of viscosity. Calculate coefficient of viscosity. So before solving the problem directly, we need to first understand what are the given things here, and write down the given things. Thickness of write down the given first. At a point in the layer of the fluid, shear stress is 6 Newton per meter square. So what is this quantity? What is given? We'll tell. Yes.
Tau is equal to 6 Newton per meter square, and du by dy is equal to 0.2 meter per second.
Okay. Tau is equal to 6 Newton per meter square, and du by dy is equal to 0.2 meter per second per meter, correct? And what we have to calculate here? We have to calculate the mu. Correct. So what is the formula for tau is equal to
du by dy.
du by dy, correct? So now just put the values here. Tau is equal to 6, so we can put here 6. Mu is we have to find out. Du by dy is given 0.2, so mu is equal to, find out the answer.
30, sir.
30.
30 Newton second per meter.
Okay, 6 divided by 0.2, and answer is 30 Newton per. What is the unit? Newton second per.
Second per meter square.
Correct. Newton second per meter square will be the unit here for this. So let us check the answer. We can see here mu is equal to 30 Newton second per meter square, and we have also got the same answer, right? So likewise, we have to solve the problems. Right on the next problem. A liquid has dynamic viscosity. A liquid has a dynamic viscosity of 0.01 poids, 0.01 poids, and specific mass, or you can say it is a mass density, is specific mass is 1594 kg per meter cube. Kg per meter cube. Full stop. Calculate kinematic viscosity. Calculate kinematic viscosity. So first of all, write down the given things. What is given? Dynamic viscosity means what?
Mu.
Mu is equal to 0.01 poids. Now the unit is twice. I want to convert that in SI unit. So how I can convert? What I have to do?
10 raised to 3 minus 3.
1 into 10 minus 3. 10 dash minus 4.
By which quantity I have to multiply?
Minus
Minus
4.
minus 1. The unit will be Newton second per meter square, right? So here I can write here already 2 zeros are there and this one. So I can write directly 10 to the power minus 3. Okay. This is first and this is second and this is third. 10 to the power minus 3 Newton second per meter square. Are you getting my point? Or you can also write like this 0.001 Newton per Newton second per meter square. Either you can write this or you can write this. Both have the same meaning. Then specific mass or the mass density, it is given rho is equal to 1594 kg per meter cube. And what we have to calculate, kinematic viscosity means what?
Nu.
Nu. Nu is unknown. So what is the formula to find out the nu?
Viscosity upon
Nu is
density.
Correct. Mu
Dynamic.
mu upon rho. Whether mu is given, yes, it is given. Rho is given, yes, it is given. So put the formulas, values in the formula. Mu is 0.001 divided by density is 1594, and you will get the kinematic viscosity as
6.27 into 10 raised to
6.27 into 10 raised to minus 7.
6.27, correct? 6.27 into 10 to the power minus
1.
7 meter square per second. So the unit also you need to write it in proper way. Okay, so let us check the answer. You can see here your answer is correct. 6.27 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter square per second is the answer to this particular problem. So now let us move ahead to solve the next problem, where you will require the basics of the unit number here, basics of mass density, weight density, specific gravity, right? So such kind of problems is also there. Write down the problem. Find the kinematic viscosity of lubricating oil. Find the kinematic viscosity of lubricating oil whose specific gravity is 0.93, whose specific gravity is 0.93 and viscosity is 0.1 Newton second per meter square. And viscosity is 0.1 Newton second per meter square. So what is given? Write down the given things first. Specific gravity is given, right? So you can write here specific gravity as a SL also. S capital L suffix मध्ये या ठिकाणी घेतली चालेल. SL is equal to 0.93, right? This is specific gravity. Then viscosity is given, means what? Mu is given 0.1 Newton second per meter square, right? And what we have to find out here? Kinematic viscosity means nu, that we have to find out, right? Can you solve this problem? Try to solve this. Let me check how many of you have understood the concept of density, specific gravity, and what the properties that we have studied earlier.
1.075 into 10 raised to minus 4.
1.0. Yes, repeat the answer. Nu is equal to mu upon rho 0.1. The network was gone for time being.
1.07 into 10 raised to minus 4.
Okay. I have to pin my video. So whatever the answers we have got, 1.07 into 10 to the power minus 4 is the correct answer. Very simple problem it is, but those students who have forgotten or not understood the concept of specific gravity, density, then they could not be able to solve this problem. Okay, for them, see how the concepts are interrelated with each other. कशी एकमेकांवरती अवलंबून असतात हे तुमच्या लक्षात येईल या ठिकाणी. विचारले का आपल्या ठिकाणी विस्कोसिटी, कायनेमॅटिक विस्कोसिटी, but it is dependent on this concept of specific gravity, because kinematic viscosity has the formula mu upon rho, but here directly they have not given the value of rho, right? So to find out the rho, we need to use the formula of SL. SL is nothing but it is the rho of mass density of any liquid to the mass density of water. So here rho is will be equal to SL multiplied by rho W, and SL is 0.93 into rho W is nothing but it is 1000 kg per meter cube, and here we get 930 kg per meter cube as the mass density of that fluid. And already they have given the value of dynamic viscosity 0.1 Newton second per meter square divided by this 930. If you do it the calculation, you will get it as 1.07 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square per second. So this is the simple problem, but you require the concept, understanding of the concept, the previous properties, right? Is there any doubt in understanding to this understanding of this problem? I think no one should have doubt regarding this problem particularly. So let us solve the next one. Write down, if kinematic viscosity at STP, that is standard temperature and pressure, is at STP is 1.0038 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter square per second, and specific gravity, specific mass is 998.23 kg per meter cube. So stop. Find its absolute viscosity. Find its absolute viscosity. Right. What is the given thing?
Nu is equal to 1.0038 into 10 raised to minus 6.
Right. So nu is given 1.00838 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter square per second. Then mass, specific mass or mass density is given, rho is equal to 998.23 kg per meter cube. And we need to find out the absolute viscosity, that is mu. Absolute viscosity means dynamic viscosity or mu. Again, the same formula, mu is equal to nu is equal to mu upon rho. So mu is equal to nu into rho. Do the multiplication of this both and you will get the answer. What is the answer? This answer is there on the screen. 1.003.
1.002 into 10 to the power minus 3.
Okay. Into 998.23. 1.002 into 10 to the power minus 3 Newton second per meter square. Correct. So this is the simple type of problem that was given to you. Next problem, write down. At a certain point in a castor oil, at a certain point in a castor oil is one kind of oil made from the castor seeds. At a certain point in castor oil, shear stress is 0.216 Newton per meter square, 0.216 Newton per meter square, and velocity gradient 0.216 per second. Velocity gradient 0.216 per second, full stop. If mass density of castor oil is, if mass density of castor oil is 959.42, 959.42 kg per meter cube, kg per meter cube, find kinematic viscosity, find kinematic viscosity, that is nu. Solve this problem and tell your answer. Write down the given things. Let us see who solved this problem first. Yes. Who will tell me what is the given? What is given?
Fair trace, sir.
Yes.
Fair trace.
Shear
Is
stress.
equal to
Shear
Tau is
stress.
equal.
Shear stress
0.
tau is equal to 0.216
velocity gradient du upon dy
Newton per meter square.
meter square.
Velocity gradient, that is du by dy 0.216 per second, or you can write meter per second per meter.
Mass density.
Then
Rho is equal to
rho is equal to 959.42 kg per meter cube. And what we have to find out? We have to find out what is the value of nu, right? And how to solve this?
1.04 into 10 to the power minus 3.
1.04,
04, sir.
1.04 into 10 to the power minus 3.
3.
Unit
Meters square per second.
meter square per second, correct. So now let us check the answer. Correct. 1.042 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter square per second is the answer. Now to those students who are unable to solve the problem, for them, let us solve the problem. Let me solve it. See, the formula for finding the nu is mu divided by rho, right? Now, whether rho is given in the problem, yes, it is given. We can put that value directly. Whether mu is given, not given. Then how to find out the mu? We have the formula Newton's law of viscosity tau is equal to mu into du by dy. Right. From this formula, can I find what is the value of mu? Because shear stress is given 0.216. I can write it here. Then mu into du by dy is given 0.216. Right. So it will get cancelled, and I get the value of mu as a 1. So mu is equal to 1 divided by 959.42. So 1 divided by 959.42, and I get the answer as a 1.042 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, and that is the answer, 1.02 into 10 to the power minus 3. Is there any difficulty in understanding this? Everyone understood this problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then let us solve the. Now this is another kind of problems. Okay. याच्या अगोदर आपण जे 5 प्रॉब्लेम सोडवलेत, that we are having one type, we can say, that is of one kind problem. And these problems which are going to solve now, these are the other type of problems where they will give us the equation, and we need to differentiate that equation, and then we need to find out the answer to the problem. Okay, so let us solve such type of problem. Let us write down, if equation of velocity profile, if the equation of velocity profile over a plate is v is equal to 2y raised to 2 by 3. V is equal to 2y raised to 2 by 3. This is the equation they have given, equation of the velocity profile. Okay. In the theory, we have seen that due to the viscosity, there is a formation of velocity profile. Okay, and this velocity profile, it is of the any nature, any kind. Okay, suppose there are 2 plates, and if the liquid is flowing through these 2 plates, okay, you can say liquid flow, and here you may observe one kind of velocity profile. Then if other liquid flowing through this plate, then you may observe another kind of velocity profile. Then for the pipe flow, you may observe the different types of velocity profile. For the open channel flow, suppose this is the open surface, then you may observe the another kind of velocity profile here like this. So each velocity profile, it will have a unique equation for that, describing this curvature. Okay, हा जो कर्व आहे, हा कर्व डिस्क्राईब करण्यासाठी प्रत्येकाची एक वेगळी इक्वेशन त्या ठिकाणी असते. सिमिलरली one particular velocity profile, it has the velocity equation to describe it as a equation as v is equal to 2 into y raised to 2 by 3. ओके, अशा पद्धतीचा एक वेलोसिटी प्रोफाईल त्या ठिकाणी आहे, इन विच v इज द वेलोसिटी. ओके, तसं आपण त्या du u बाय v du बाय dy या वेलोसिटी प्रोफाईल मध्ये किंवा ग्रेडियंट मध्ये u was denoting the velocity, but you can use the any notation for denoting the velocity. It may be u or it may be v. In this particular equation they have used the notation v, so instead of writing du you can write here dv by dy. Okay, to denote the velocity gradient. V is the velocity in meter per second at a distance of y meter above the plate. Determine the shear stress at y equal to 0 and y equal to 0.0275 meter. Okay, given mu is equal to 8.35 poise. जर लिक्विड या ठिकाणी फ्लो होते त्याची तुम्हाला वेलोसिटी प्रोफाइलची इक्वेशन पण दिलेली आहे. Then whatever the liquid which is flowing through this particular medium or the plate, they have given the viscosity of that particular fluid also. So you can write here mu is equal to 8.35 poise. So how you can convert this poise in Newton second per meter square? By dividing it by 10. So you will get the this dynamic viscosity in Newton second per meter square unit, right? So this mu is given. Then they have asked to find out what is the shear stress, that is what is value of tau at y equal to 0. And suppose this is the surface, and at this surface only, what could be the value of this shear stress at tau is equal to tau x equal to 0? What is the value of tau? And another thing, at y equal to 0.075 means from this surface, if we move away up to a distance of 0.075 meter, then what could be the value of shear stress tau? Because as there is a change in the velocity gradient, the value of tau is also going to change, because tau is nothing but it is mu into du by dy. If this du by dy, if it is changing, then definitely the value of tau is also going to change there. So we need to find out the two values for shear stress, that is at x equal to 0. This is first case, and in the second case we need to find out the value of tau at x equal to 0.075. Okay, या दोन ठिकाणची आपल्याला shear stressच्या व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला या ठिकाणी फाइंड आउट करायचे, राइट? सो नाउ फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट अस डिफरन्शिएट दिस इक्वेशन विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू y. जे आपल्याला इक्वेशन दिलेली आहे त्या इक्वेशनचं आपण काय केलं पाहिजे, डिफरन्शिएशन केलं पाहिजे टू गेट द वेलोसिटी ग्रेडियंट, that is dv by dy. Okay, so you know the differentiation of x raised to n. What is the differentiation of x raised to n? dy by dx here is equal to n into x raised to n minus 1, right? So you need to write down this formula somewhere in your notebook. Those students who don't know the differentiation of x raised to n, the differentiation of x raised to n is nothing but it is n into x raised to n minus 1, right? Similarly here, now let us differentiate this equation with respect to y. So you will get here dv by dy is equal to, this 2 will be as it is there, then 3 will come here, and then y raised to 2 by 3 minus 1 I need to write down here. So 2 into 3 means it will become 6 into y raised to 2 by 3 minus 1 means 3, if you multiply this 1 by 3, and then you will get the base common here 3, and 2 minus 3, it will become minus 1 by 3, right? So we will get here minus 1 by 3 as the value, that is the dv by dy. इथपर्यंत समजलं सगळ्यांना? Then what we have to do, we have to put now the value of y equal to 0 in this equation to get the, now after writing this equation, getting this dv by dy, I can write this equation now. Which equation? Equation for the tau tau is equal to, what is the equation of tau? Tau is equal to mu into dv by dy. This is our equation, right? Now, if I write here the value of mu 0.835, this is the value of mu into du by dy is nothing but it is 6 into y raised to 1 by 3, or I can write here 1 upon, I can write here y raised to 1 by 3. Okay, I can write like this also. This is the equation now for y, okay, which is applicable for both case. म्हणजे आपण हे यासाठी पण वापरू शकतो आणि यासाठी पण वापरू शकतो. Now what we have to do here, we have to just put the value of y equal to 0 for the case 1. Okay, ज्या वेळेस या ठिकाणी x च्या या ठिकाणी y लिहूया, because y is there at tau y equal to 0. म्हणजे जर y ची व्हॅल्यू जर आपण 0 टाकली तर tau ची व्हॅल्यू काय येईल? Now in this equation, if I put there 0 here, then what is going to happen? 0 raised to anything, it will become 0, and something upon 0, it will become infinity. So the answer for the first problem is the infinity, means shear stress at the surface, it will be infinity. Then second case, at y equal to 0.075, okay, then put that value of y 0.075 here raised to 1 by 3, and find out the answer for this, and you will get here 0.83 multiplied by 6 divided by 0.075 raised to 1 divided by 3, and the answer is 11.8 Newton second per meter square, as it is a shear stress 11.8. So this is the answer to this particular problem. Okay, so let us check it and try to solve this problem. Now I have explained you how to solve this. What has gone wrong? The value of tau is coming different. 4 by 3. Yes.
डिफरन्सिएशन चुकले वाटतं सर.
Yes, for the second case, the differentiation has gone wrong, I think. Yes. 2y raised to 2 by 3. Yes, इथं लिहिताना आपण चुकलो. Differentiation तुम्हाला काय सांगितलं होतं मी, if y is equal to x raised to n, then dy by dx is the differentiation of it x n into x raised to n minus 1. This is also our formula. मग या ठिकाणी 2y raised to 2 by 3 याचं डिफरन्शिएशन आपल्याला करायचं होतं. तर या ठिकाणी काय यायला पाहिजे, मग 2 into 2 by 3 हे यायला पाहिजे खाली, बरोबर आहे. मग इथं y raised to 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 येणार. मग ह्याचं मल्टिप्लिकेशन 4 by 3 आपण इथं लिहायचं राहिलं होतं बहुतेक मिस्टेक. ओके, सो दिस 4 by 3 it will come here, and this is the value of mu already there, right? And this 1 by 3 is nothing but this, it can be taken in the denominator as 1 upon 0.075 into 10 to the power raised to 1 by 3. Okay, and if you put this, you will get the answer here like this, 2.64 into Newton per meter square. Okay, so, has everyone understood the problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then try to solve this by your own, or let us solve this problem first by looking into it, looking into the screen, and then second problem you will solve by yourself. Okay, do it fast. If anyone is facing difficulty in understanding, you can you are free to ask. This is the second type of problem. from the viscosity. Is it over? Here in first problem here, direct step, it has been written skipping the step. So we can put there one more step here. Tau is equal to, that value is 4 by 3 into 1 upon y raised to 1 by 3. Okay, you can write this step before this. And also if you want to increase the number of steps, you can write here 4 by 3 into 1 upon 0 raised to 1 by 3. So this will become infinity. Is it over? Okay. Now let us solve the next problem. Write down. If velocity distribution over a plate is, if the velocity distribution over a plate is given by equation u is equal to 2 by 3y, u is equal to 2 by 3y minus y square, two by 3y minus y square, in which u is velocity in meter per second, in which u is velocity in meter per second at a distance y meter, at a distance y meter above the plate, determine shear stress, at y equal to 0 and y equal to 0.15 meter. Take dynamic viscosity of fluid as 8.63 poise. 8.63 poise. This is the problem. Now you have to solve this problem. Okay, solve it. Who will tell me the differentiation of this equation? U is equal to 2 by 3y minus y square. Du by dy is equal to what? कौन सा ये? Yes, anyone?
2 into 2 upon 3, sir.
2 by 3.
Into
minus
2
2y
Minus
minus
2y
2 into
2y, correct.
2y plus multiplication.
Only this much. Then tau is equal to mu into du by dy. Mu is given. How much it is?
0.863.
863.
8.63 poise.
0.863.
SI unit it will be 0.83863 Newton second per meter square or Pascal second. Okay. Put that value here. Tau is equal to 0.863 into 2 by 3 minus 2y. Now first at y equal to 0, what is the value of tau? Second, b at y is equal to 0.15, the value of tau is equal to what? For
5.75 into 10 raised to minus 4
the first, how much?
first sir, at y is equal to 0
Kiti?
5.75 into 10 raised to minus 4
Newton per meter square. Okay. For second, Let me find out. 0.863 into in bracket 2 by 3 minus 2
Sir, 0.575 येते.
0.575
हो.
into 10 to the power minus 4.
नाही सर 0.575 न्यूटन पर मीटर
0.0575 Newton per meter. ओके, दोघांची उत्तरे वेगळी यायला लागलीत. 0.863 in bracket 2 by 3 minus y means
फक्त 0.575 येते न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वेअर.
right. So I have solved it now and I am getting here only 0.575 Newton second per meter square. It is the shear stress, right? It is Newton per meter square. Only this much is coming. Okay, there is no 10 to the power minus 4 like that value. Then for the second, phi is equal to 0.863 into 2 by 3 into here minus 2 into 0.15 minus 2 into 0.15 bracket complete. Yes, how much?
0.316.
0.455
This is the answer. Have you got the same?
Yes, sir.
So let me erase here. So for the first, that is at y equal to 0.575, that is correct answer. And for second, y equal to 0.15, 0.3167, 0.3164 or 0.3167, that is also correct answer. Okay, so many students have got the answer. See, those who have not got, what has gone wrong, check it there. Calculation mistakes might be happen. Now there is another type of problem. हे दोन टाइपचे प्रॉब्लेम आपण आता बघितले. एक प्रॉब्लेम होता तो डायरेक्ट, इट वाज बेस्ड अपॉन द प्रीवियस concept and the formulas. Second type of problems we have solved here, in which the equation will be given and you need to differentiate that equation and solve the problem. That was the second category, right? Like v is equal to 2y raised to square. Yes.
पहला आंसर सर 0.575 येतं ना.
हाँ आले की मग
y0
0.575.
ओके राइट. ओके राइट सर. सेकंड 0.1
0.3167, right? So in such problems, the equation will be given and we need to differentiate that equation and find what is the value of shear stress at various values of y, right? So this was the second case, and this is the third case of the problem that we are going to see right now. In this type of problem, they will give us the values of different particular entity, and we need to find out the either value of the distance between two plates, or we need to find out the value of velocity of the plate. Okay, so again, it is simpler type of problems. Let us see. Let us solve one such kind of problem, and second problem, let us see whether you can solve it or not. Write on the problem. two horizontal plates are placed. Two horizontal plates are placed 1.25 centimeter apart. 1.25 centimeter apart. The space between them being filled with oil of viscosity 14 poise. Oil of viscosity 14 poise. Calculate shear stress in oil if upper plate is moving with velocity of 2.5 meter per second. 2.5 meter per second. So write down the given things first here. Two horizontal plates are placed 2.5 centimeter apart. So here you can draw the diagram like this. This is one plate, and this is another plate. Okay. The space between them is filled with the oil of specific gravity, oil of viscosity 14 poise. So here there is oil having mu is equal to 14 poise, and here we need to calculate what is the shear stress in the oil. ये oil है, oil मध्ये shear stress किती आहे? That is the value of tau that we have to find out. Okay, calculate shear stress in the oil if upper plate is moved with velocity of, now this upper plate is moving in motion. It is moving with velocity of 2.5 meter per second, and the lower plate we can consider it as a fixed plate. Okay, because the thing has been mentioned about the lower plate. So this plate is fixed and this plate is moving with velocity 2.5 meter per second. Now in this particular problem, so here to calculate the value of shear stress, we have the formula tau is equal to mu into du by dy. To find out these values, we need to have the value of mu. Mu is given here 14 poise, so it can be converted to 1.4 Pascal second. Okay, we can write like this, and then they have given the two horizontal places placed between 1.2 centimeter apart. So the distance between these two plates is given, right? So this distance is nothing but this dy. Okay, the distance between the two plates denotes the dy, distance between these two plates. So I can write here dy is equal to 1.25 centimeter. If I convert that in meter, I need to multiply it by 10 to the power minus 2. So it will become in meter. Okay. This dy is given. Then they have given the velocity of the upper plate, that is dv. Okay, dv is nothing but it is difference between the velocities of the two plates. If upper plate is having velocity v1, that is moving with velocity 2.5, and lower plate is fixed one, which is having velocity 0. So we can write dv is equal to 2.5 meter per second. So I can write here dv is equal to 2.5 meter per second, right? So therefore, now we can find out the value of tau, 1.4, that is mu, into du, that is 2.5 meter per second, divided by dy, that is 1.25 into 10 to the power minus 2, right? And after solving it, you will get the answer for this particular problem. 1.4 into 2.5 divided by 1.25 into 10 to the power minus 2. And the value of shear stress, it has come 280 Newton per meter square. Okay,
2.8 and minus 3.
yes,
2.8, sir. 10 into 10 days minus
2.8.
3.
280 280 बरोबर आहे सर.
You can see here the answer has come 280 Newton per meter square. See how to solve such kind of problem I have shown here. So you can note it down. Is it over? Yes. Network issues there. Someone was telling something. Everyone understood this problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us solve the last problem here regarding this viscosity. Okay. This is the another type. This is the problem from third type. जो आपण याच्या अगोदर सोडलेला आहे त्या टाइपचा हा प्रॉब्लेम आहे. But here the surface is inclined. Okay, या ठिकाणी surface was horizontal. Two plates were the horizontal plates. Now the plates are inclined with the horizontal. Okay, so how to solve such kind of problem? So such types of problems may be asked in examination. So you should be familiar with the procedure how to solve such types of problems, right? So write down the problem. Note down. A body with gravity force of a body with gravity force of 500 Newton, gravity force of 500 Newton with a flat surface area, 0.2 meters square, slides down a lubricated inclined plane, making a 30-degree angle, with horizontal, 30-degree angle with horizontal, full stop, not full stop, with horizontal, for viscosity of 0.1 kg second per meter square. viscosity of 0.1 kg second per meter square and body speed of 1 meter per second. 1 meter per second. To stop, determine the lubricant film thickness. Determine the lubricant film thickness. Have you written the problem? You can see here. First of all, write down the given things. Gravity force means we can say it is the weight of that body. A body with gravity force of 500 newtons means it has the W weight, that is force 500 Newton, which is acting in downward direction with a flat surface area. Surface area of the plate is given 0.2. Surface area of that particular body is given 0.2 meters square. Slides down a lubricated inclined plane making 30-degree angle. So here you can see in the diagram, this is the lubricated plane, inclined plane. Okay, there is a lubrication, means oil is been applied on this lubricated plane surface, which is making an angle of 30-degree with the horizontal. Okay, and this object is sliding down. Object have the slide down on this liquid or on this oil, lubricating oil. Okay, the viscosity of oil is given. So what is the oil layer is there? That oil layer's viscosity is given here. Okay, and we need to find out what is the thickness of the oil. You can see here this gap is nothing but it is the oil over there, and we need to find out what is the thickness of this oil layer. Okay, means we need to find out what is dy. Here dy is nothing but it is the thickness of this oil layer that we have to find out. Okay, so to solve this problem, what we have to do, we have to take the component of this force. This weight is nothing but it is force in this direction of motion, because shear stress is acting in this direction. Okay, या direction मध्ये shear stress हा त्या ठिकाणी act होतोय, and for the shear stress we have the formula tau is equal to mu into du by dy. This is the formula we are going to use to find out what is the thickness, film thickness, or the layer thickness. Means we are going to find out what is the value of dy. We can take this dy on this side LHS and take this tau on the RHS, then mu into du by tau. You can write this equation like this. Okay, so dy is equal to, we can find out. So to use this equation, we should know the value of mu. Mu is given, yes, it is given. Viscosity is given 0.1 kg second per meter square. Now here the unit we can say it is the MKS unit 0.1 kg मध्ये दिलेले आहे, kg second per meter square is given. If you want to convert this kg to Newton, what I have to do?
9.81.
Yes, I have to multiply this value by 9.81. So this will get converted into Newton. Newton मध्ये ते convert होऊन जाईल. ठीक आहे, mu झालं. Then they have given the value of du. du ची व्हॅल्यू दिलेली आहे, राईट. mu ची व्हॅल्यू झाली, du ची झाली, राहिला टाउ. ओके, सो द फॉर्म्युला हा टाउ आपल्याला त्या ठिकाणी लागेल. टाउची व्हॅल्यू जर आपण या ठिकाणी टाकली तर आपल्याला dy ची व्हॅल्यू या ठिकाणी भेटून जाईल. So now tau, which is acting in this direction, we need to find out that, and this tau is nothing but it is shear force per unit area of this object. हा जो ऑब्जेक्ट आहे, ही जी बॉडी आहे, त्या बॉडीचा टोटल एरिया किती आहे, त्या एरियाने आपल्याला काय करावं लागेल, या ठिकाणी डिवाइड करावं लागेल. ओके, कशाला? this force, but this force they have given this as a weight दिलेला आपल्याला, but which is acting in downward direction. याचा कंपोनेंट आपल्याला या डायरेक्शन मध्ये काढावा लागेल. ठीक आहे, डायरेक्शन ऑफ मोशन मध्ये आपल्याला we need to find out the component of this weight force, which is 500 Newton. Okay, this is 500 Newton. So what will be the component of this force in this direction? So त्यासाठी आपल्याला हा angle लागेल. If I extend this line in downward direction, here I will get a right angle triangle. This is the 30 degree, this is the 90 degree. So this angle will become 60 degree, right? And if I resolve this force in this direction, the component of this weight will be W cos of 60, right? या ठिकाणी angle काय असेल W cos 60 हा angle येईल. Means W is nothing but it is 500 Newton, 500 into cos of 60. Okay, this will be the component of the force in this direction. So tau will be equal to, I can write here 500 cos of 60 divided by area. This tau is nothing but it is force per unit area. Area has been given here. How much is the area? 0.2. If I divide it by 0.2, then what I will get here, the value of tau 500 cos of 60 divided by 0.2. I get here the value of tau is 1250. 1250 Newton per meter square. This is the value of shear stress tau. Now I can put these values in this equation. Dy is equal to mu into du by tau. Okay, so the value of mu is 0.981, right, into the value of y is 1 dy or du, it is 1 meter per second, and divided by the value of shear stress 1250, then I will get the thickness in meter. मीटर मध्ये आपल्याला थिकनेस भेटेल 0.981 divided by answer 7. I can write here dy is equal to 7.8 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter. Okay, and if I want to convert this in mm, then I can write here 0.78. Okay, into मी काय केलं या ठिकाणी 10 भागला आणि 10 गुणलं तर या ठिकाणी 10 to the power minus 3 मीटर, राईट. 10 भागल्यामुळे ते काय 0.78. So I can write here 0.7848. 10 to the power 3 meter means mm, minus 3 meter means mm. So this will be the thickness 0.784 mm, or this will be the thickness of the film that you will get there. Okay, so everyone understood this problem?
Sir, last one सांगा sir, ते conversion.
Which conversion? This. See here, मला या ठिकाणी काय पाहिजे 10 to the power minus 3 पाहिजे, बरोबर आहे. तर मला इथं 10 to the power minus 3 कशासाठी पाहिजे, मला mm मध्ये युनिट लिहायचं आहे. तर मी काय करेन मग 10 ने या ठिकाणी मल्टिप्लाय करेन. याला जर 10 ने मल्टिप्लाय केलं तर काय होईल, याची पॉवर 10 to the power minus 3 होईल, बरोबर आहे. मग जर मी 10 ने मल्टिप्लाय करत असेल तर मला 10 ने डिवाइड पण करावं लागेल. जर मी याला 10 ने डिवाइड केलं तर काय होईल, हे 0.78 होऊन जाईल, बरोबर आहे. आणि 10 ने याला मल्टिप्लाय केलं म्हणजे 10 to the power minus 3 होईल. सो 10 to the power minus 3 मीटर म्हणजेच मिलीमीटर. हे युनिट आपण कन्व्हर्जन लिहून घेतलेलं आहे पहिल्या पानावरती तुमच्या. 1 मीटर इज इक्वल टू 10 to the power 3 millimeter, right? Therefore 1 millimeter is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 meter, right? This conversion तुम्हाला मी लिहून घ्यायला सांगितलं त्यावेळेस, जर लिहिलं नसेल तर आता लिहून घ्या. Have you understood?
आन्सर मीटर मध्ये ठेवलं तरी पण चालते ना?
चालेल, काय प्रॉब्लेम नाही. यू कॅन पुट इट इन मीटर, बट येस
मीटर मध्ये ठेवलं तर चालतं का सर डायरेक्ट?
चालेल, काय प्रॉब्लेम नाही. but you will get some notion, you will get some idea about the thickness, how much thickness is there. मीटर मध्ये ह्याचा आपला अंदाज येत नाही किती मीटर थिकनेस आहे म्हणजे ह्याच्यामध्ये. जर MM मध्ये वगैरे आपण विचार केला तर आपण इमॅजिन करू शकतो की बाबा हा एवढे MM थिकनेस आहे त्या ऑइलचा. हे मीटर मध्ये जर आपण इमॅजिन करायचं म्हणलं तर तुम्हाला लक्षात नाही येणार आहे 10⁻³ मीटर म्हणजे किती, राईट. That's why unit has been written here in mm. Generally, in engineering, we use the SI system of unit. So this much answer is sufficient. Okay. There particularly problem मध्ये mention केला असेल, find out the thickness of film in millimeter. Then you need to do the conversion. Otherwise, not needed to do the conversion of this. Is it okay?
सर
Yes.
Yes, sir.
डब्ल्यू सर मगाशी प्रॉब्लेम एक्सप्लेन करताना हे डब्ल्यू कॉस थिटा घेतले ना सर तुम्ही?
हा डब्ल्यू कॉस थिटा, हा या प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये साइन थिटा दिसतोय त्याच्यामुळे तुम्हाला डाऊट आला असेल. सी देअर, त्या ठिकाणी आपण कॉस 60 घेतला होता, इथं साइन 30 म्हटलंय. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे त्यांनी काय केलं, हा अँगल घेतला इथे. दिस अँगल दे हॅव कन्सिडर्ड टू फाइंड आउट.
प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये 30 अँगलच दिले ना सर, मग 30 घ्यावं लागतंय.
नो नो नो, सी हिअर, तुम्ही आता डायरेक्ट सेकंड इयरचे विद्यार्थी आहेत, मग तुम्ही इंजिनिअरिंग मेकॅनिक्स शिकून भरपूर वर्ष झाली असतील. जनरली आपण काय करतो इंजिनिअरिंग मेकॅनिक्स मध्ये ज्यावेळेस फोर्स रिझॉल्व्ह करतो, जर हा एक रिझल्टंट फोर्स दिलाय आणि त्याचे तुम्हाला काय करायचे, दोन ह्याच्यामध्ये रिझॉल्व्ह करायचा आहे फोर्स हा. दिस इज द एक्स कंपोनंट अँड दिस इज वाय कंपोनंट. आणि जर हा अँगल दिलेला असेल, जनरली हा अँगल दिलेला असतो आपल्याला थिटा, बरोबर आहे. मग ह्याचा हा अँगल म्हणजे हा जो कंपोनंट असतो हा असतो आपला कॉस थिटा. म्हणजे ऍडजसेंट जी साईड असते त्याच्याशी निगडीत असलेला जो कंपोनंट असतो तो असतो कॉस थिटा. ओके, जर हा एफ फोर्स असेल तर आपण याला म्हणणार एफ कॉस थिटा. आणि अलॉंग दिस असेल म्हणजे ऍडजसेंट साईड सोडून दुसऱ्या साईडला जो व्हर्टिकल साईड आहे त्या ठिकाणी त्याचा कंपोनंट असतो एफ साइन थिटा. ओके, हे कसं येतं, ट्रिग्नॉमेट्रीचा वापर करून येतं. हीच साईड जर मी या ठिकाणी प्रोजेक्ट केली, ठीक आहे, तर हे काय होईल, साइन थिटा काय येईल, साइन थिटा इज इक्वल टू अपोजिट साइड म्हणजे दिस साइड. ओके, दिस साइड आपण याला नाव देऊया वाय. ओके, वाय डिवायडेड बाय अपोजिट बाय हायपोटेन्यूज, दॅट इज एफ. मग म्हणजे वाय इक्वल टू काय येईल, मग एफ इकडे गेल्यानंतर इट विल बिकम एफ साइन थिटा, राईट. सो दिस बिकम एफ साइन थिटा. आणि ही जी साइड आहे त्याला आपण जर एक्स म्हटलं तर कॉस थिटा काय येईल, मग कॉस थिटा इज इक्वल टू ऍडजसेंट साइड दॅट इज एक्स डिवायडेड बाय x divided by f. Okay, if you take this f here on this, then it will get the value of x. Wait for a minute. Yes. Before going for that work, let me clear the doubt has been asked by one student. Yes, आता हे तुम्हाला लक्षात आलं असेल की आपण हे कंपोनंट जे घेतो, आपण जिथला अँगल दिलाय पण त्याच्याशी निगडीत जी साईड असते त्याला आपण कॉस थिटा घ्यायचा आणि त्याच्याशी अपोजिट जी साईड असते त्या ठिकाणी साइन थिटा घ्यायचा. तोच फॉर्म्युला या ठिकाणी कन्सेप्ट वापरलेला आहे. अँगल या ठिकाणी दिलाय थिटा घेतला, जर आपण थिटा म्हटला तर हा अँगल 30 आहे, बरोबर आहे. आता या ठिकाणी हा 30 कसा आला त्याच्याबद्दल अगोदर तुम्हाला एक्सप्लेन करतो. हा 30 आलाय, बरोबर आहे, हा 30 दिलेला आपल्याला, हा 90 आहे, मग हा राहिलेला किती असणार आहे, 60 डिग्री असणार आहे, बरोबर आहे. मग ही जी साईड आहे या साईडच्या परपेंडिक्युलर जर आपण असं ड्रॉ केलं या ठिकाणी, ओके, परपेंडिक्युलर लाईन जर आपण काढली या ठिकाणी, तर हा अँगल 60 डिग्री आहे. मग हा अँगल किती असला पाहिजे, हा परपेंडिक्युलर नागूर, व्हॉट इज द प्रॉब्लेम, हा अँगल असणार आपला 30 डिग्री, बरोबर आहे. जर हा अँगल आपल्याला 30 डिग्री असेल तर मग हा जो कंपोनंट आहे, जर हा अँगल घेऊन जर आपण हा कंपोनंट फाइंड आउट करत असेल तर त्या ठिकाणी तुम्हाला लिहावं लागेल साइन 30. आणि हा जर अँगल तुम्ही घेऊन त्या ठिकाणी हा कंपोनंट लिहिणार असाल तर तुम्हाला लिहावं लागेल कॉस 60. या दोन्हीची व्हॅल्यू एकच आहे. साइन 30 जर तुम्ही घेतला तर ह्याची व्हॅल्यू येते 1/2 आणि कॉस 60 ह्याची पण व्हॅल्यू येते 1/2. बोथ व्हॅल्यूज दोन्हीचे पण व्हॅल्यूज सेमच असतात. ठीक आहे. सो दॅट कन्सेप्ट यू शुड अंडरस्टँड. आणि ह्या दोन्हीपैकी एकच कन्सेप्ट तुम्ही इम्प्लिमेंट केला तर तुम्हाला कन्फ्युजन नाही होणार. आयदर यूज दिस पर्टिक्युलर अँगल. जर हा अँगल तुम्ही घेणार असाल तर या ठिकाणी कॉस थिटा म्हणा, आणि जर हा अँगल घेणार असाल, इथला अँगल घेणार असाल थिटा, तर त्या ठिकाणी ही जो कंपोनंट आहे याला म्हणा साइन थिटा. ओके. आर यू क्लिअर संदीप? संदीप or
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your CC has given one task to you. On your group, there is one Google form is given. Okay. One link is provided to you. Open that link and fill up the data in that particular Google form. Okay. So right now you have to perform this task. So we are going to stop here for time being till your form gets completed. Okay. So आपलं हे फॉर्म भरून झाल्यानंतर आपण कंटिन्यू करूया लेक्चर. हे अर्जंट आता भरायला सांगितलेलं आहे, त्यामुळे अगोदर ते टास्क कम्प्लीट करूया. सो लेट अस डू इट फास्ट. Godse Anisha, your doubt is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
हॅलो सर,
Yes.
ते युनिव्हर्सिटीचा रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर काय आलाय सर नेमका?
युनिव्हर्सिटी रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर.
हा.
PRN नंबर तुम्हाला भेटलाय का? PRN नंबर?
नाही सर.
PRN नंबर नाही भेटला सर.
PRN नंबर भेटलेला नाही. एक मिनिट हा. मॅडम, विद्यार्थ्यांना PRN नंबर माहित नाही. सांगा लगेच.
हॅलो सर.
हा बोला.
सर डायरेक्ट सेकंड इयर म्हणजे थर्ड सेम येणार ना?
हो हो.
हॅलो
हा येस
हॅलो सर.
बोला.
हा सर, तिथं मायनर दिलंय, तिथे येस करायचंय का नो करायचंय?
कशामध्ये?
त्या गुगल फॉर्म मध्ये इज मायनॉर लिहिते तिथं.
मायनॉरिटी.
हा, तिथं मायनॉर दिलंय. मग तिथं त्यांनी सांगितलंय एज इज लेस दॅन 18, त्याला येस करायचंय. आणि एज इज 18 किंवा अबो 18 असेल तरी नो करायचंय. असं काय?
हा करा की मग.
आणि ते PRN नंबर अजून दिलेला नाही.
हा PRN नंबर मॅडमला विचारतोय मी. विचारले मी त्यांना, बघा काय म्हणतात ते.
आणि स्टेटस ऑन रोल टाकायचंय का?
व्हॉट्सअप मोबाईल नंबर इज मायनर अंडर क्लास सेम डिसिप्लिन स्टेटस ऑन रोल इयर डाऊन ड्रॉप ऑन रोल लिहा. ऑन रोल सिलेक्ट करा. अठरा वर्षाच्या खाली वय असेल तर मायनर टाका, नसेल तर नो म्हणा. असेल तर येस, नसेल तर नो. पाटील मॅडम.
नमस्कार, इतिहासाची. हॅलो.
हा, त्यांचं काय करायचं? फॉर्मॅट म्हणजे अजून एकदा फॉर्म भरायचा का त्यांनी दुसरा? हा, नाही त्यांनी बाकीचे भरून ठेवली माहिती. त्यांचा तर PRN नंबर राहिलाय. बरं.
हॅलो सर.
हा,
सर ते स्टेटस काय करायचं आहे?
स्टेटस.
स्टेटसला ऑप्शन आहे ऑन रोल, इयर डाऊन और ड्रॉप.
ऑन रोल करा, ऑन रोल.
ओके ओके. और युनिव्हर्सिटी रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर सर.
येस.
युनिव्हर्सिटी रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर.
एक मिनिट हा, ते विचारले सांगतील.
सर युनिव्हर्सिटी रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबरच्या जागी अप्लिकेशन आयडी टाकू दे का?
मेसेज टाकते स्वेरी डॅश ब्रांच ठिकाणी स्वेरी डॅश सिव्हिल डॅश रोल नंबर त्यांना द्यायला
नामदेव,
हा सर.
काय डाऊट आहे तुमचा? सी एनरोलमेंट नंबर जो आहे तुम्हाला अजून भेटलेला नाहीये, तर त्या ठिकाणी तुम्हाला टाकायचं आहे DSY. एक मिनिट, स्वेरी. सगळ्यांसाठी मी आता इथे करतो, ग्रुपवरती टाकतो, तुमच्या चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये बघा. स्वेरी अंडरस्कोर सिव्हिल अंडरस्कोर रोल नंबर. ठीक आहे, हे असं टाकायचं तुम्हाला. चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये बघा स्वेरी.
सर रोल नंबर टाकायचा सर पुढं.
हा, त्याच्या पुढे रोल नंबर तुम्हाला टाकायचा आहे. स्वेरी सिव्हिल आणि तुमचा रोल नंबर. तुमचे
रोल नंबर पण भेटलेला नाही सर आम्हाला.
तुमच्या ग्रुप वरती मॅडम टाकतायत.
ओके सर, चालतं सर मग.
सर सेम किती टाकायचं?
सेम थर्ड. is minor in the semester.
Status
on roll.
सर मायनर म्हणजे काय?
तुमचं वय 18 वर्षाच्या खाली असेल तर येस म्हणा, 18 वर्षाच्या वरती असेल तर नो म्हणा.
हॅलो सर. हॅलो सर, ते रोल नंबरचं. हॅलो
सर रोल नंबरचं काय करा? हा सर.
मॅडम तुम्हाला रोल कॉलची लिस्ट पाठवत आहे ग्रुपवरती बघा आणि त्याप्रमाणे तुमचे त्या रोल नंबर पुढे ऍड करा ते. ग्रुपवरती तुमच्या रोल नंबर आले बघा, लिस्ट चेक करा. येस विजय. Is it work?
त्यांना म्हणा नुसतं ब्रांच लिहू नका म्हणा ब्रँचचं नाव लिहा काय कारण ब्रँच आहे असं लिहिलं हॅलो
हॅलो. हा तुम्ही काही विद्यार्थ्यांनी त्या ठिकाणी ब्रांच जे आहे तिथं फक्त ब्रांच लिहू नका ब्रांचचं नाव लिहा सिव्हिल म्हणून. मी तुम्हाला चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये केले बघा स्वेरी सिव्हिल रोल नंबर असं टाकायचं तुम्हाला. हॅलो. हा बोला की. आलोय की. बरोबर.
हॅलो सर सबमिट केला आम्ही लिहून तसं स्वेरी रोल नंबर पण टाकलाय मग.
नाही तिथं तुम्ही हे मेन्शन केलंय का ब्रांचच्या ठिकाणी ब्रांच टाकली ना स्वेरी सिव्हिल.
टाकले सर.
हा ते स्वेरी सिव्हिल रोल नंबर.
हा सर टाकले.
हा काही विद्यार्थ्यांनी तिथं स्वेरी ब्रांच म्हटली की ब्रांच आहे तसं लिहिले तिथं सिव्हिल करा तिथं ज्यांचे केलं नसेल. स्वेरी सिव्हिल आणि रोल नंबर.
हॅलो सर.
हा
स्वेरी ब्रँच सिव्हिल असं चालत नाही काय?
टाकलंय का तुम्ही तसं?
नाही आणि सबमिट करायचं आहे.
नाही अंडरस्कोर करा ना मला सांगितलं तसं करा बाकीचं कशाला करता जास्त. नामदेव तुमचा काय प्रॉब्लेम असेल तर हे करा म्यूट करा नाहीतर म्यूट ठेवा.
तर ते PRN नंबर जागी टाकायचा ना रोल नंबर सर?
हो हो. PRN नंबरच्या ठिकाणी तुम्हाला लिहायचं आहे स्वेरी अंडरस्कोर सिव्हिल अंडरस्कोर रोल नंबर. I will take your attendance.
रोल नंबर पण तसाच ठेवलाय काय
Recording in progress.
तुम्हाला सांगायला लागेल मला. हे रोल नंबर त्या ठिकाणी तो वर्ड जो आहे रोल नंबर हा त्यात ठेवू नका तुमचा फक्त नंबर लिहा ना.
सर आता टाकलं की.
रिसबमिट होते का बघा होत असेल तर.
होत नाही सर पूर्ण ब्लँक यायले.
बरं राहू दे मग आता काय.
रिपीट टाका लागते नाहीतर मग रिपीट फॉर्म भरायला लागते.
रिपीट होत असेल तर करा मग तसं.
मॅमला विचार लागेल की चालतंय का नाही.
ओके, काय डिफिकल्टी आहे फॉर्म भरण्यामध्ये अजून?
सर सबमिट केला डबल भरायचा आहे का?
डबल कशासाठी? काय चुकलंय का?
नाही सर टाकले आहे रेग्युलर.
हा, व्यवस्थित भरला असेल तर कशाला काय प्रॉब्लेम नाही.
हो हो.
ज्यांचा फॉर्म भरायला काय चुकला असेल तर मॅडमना विचारा, डबल भरला तरी चालतंय का म्हणून. Okay, I have taken your attendance. Last 1 minute is remained. You can leave the session. काही कोणाला डाऊट असेल, प्रॉब्लेम असेल, they can be there in the session. Others can leave the session. Need not to put your roll number in the chat window. I have taken attendance. Okay, now I'm going to close the session. Don't put your roll numbers in the chat window. I have taken attendance.